Now we are going to practice following intonation. My name is Pipit Wichatmoko from Sanata Dharma University, Yogyakarta. Following intonation is an intonation pattern in which the last stressed syllable goes down from the high pitch to the low pitch. It's from the high pitch to the low pitch. Following intonation is used for statements like I teach syntax. We are happy here. So like I teach syntax, that's a statement. We are happy here. That's also a statement. And then it's also used for pronominal questions or WH word questions like what did you have for breakfast? And when will you see me? When will you see me? That's the normal question. When will you see me? And then we have also verbal or yes or no questions with options. If we have yes or no questions and with options, then the answer is one of the options. It's not a yes or no, real yes or no questions, but the option questions. We have like will you study listening or reading? Will you study listening or reading? So listening and reading are the options. Did you watch TV or listening to the radio? Did you watch TV or listen to the radio? So you have watched TV and listen to the radio, and the answer is watch TV or listen to the radio. Let's move on. We have statements. Here the statement we have the secretary took 2 days to process the application. So you'll be talking about processing the application, to process the application. To the speaker here, the important sentences, the important words are secretary, took, and 2 days. Probably the most important message, meaning or word in the sentence is to. So after to, all the words or syllables are pronounced in the low pitch or at to here, and the word to here, the cross terminal goes down. So here it starts with a middle or medium, it starts with the medium pitch and then it goes up to the high pitch, and you have sec and took, and then it goes down at the two. The syllables after the following cross terminal are in low pitch. However, some syllables sound louder than other syllables. So if you listen to it carefully, pro, we have process is louder than pro, and then Cajun, you also Cajun is louder than apprehension, but that's still in the low pitch. So after two, then all the syllables are not as loud as two or as not as loud as days, because it's already in the low pitch and it's not very loud. Now let's see.
The secretary took 2 days to process the application. The secretary took 2 days to process the application.
So 2 days to process the application or days to process the application are in the low pitch. Another example you have, he has the ability to identify the problem in our society. Sorry, that's not the way it is written here. He has the ability to identify the problem in our society. The problem in our society. We have here the intonation starts at the medium pitch. That's the mid pitch. Then it goes up at ability and goes down at problem. It's a noun. Problem in our society. And then we have problem in our society is in the low pitch. However, once again, in some syllables here, one syllable over here is sound louder than the other syllables. You have society, in our society, but still that's relatively low, or they are low in the compared to pro. Let's listen to the pronunciation.
He has the ability to identify the problems in our society. He has the ability to identify the problems in our society.
So problem is the last loud is syllable, and after that we have society. But psi here is still louder than so, but it's still less louder than problem in a society.
He has the ability to identify the problems in our society.
Then we have the next is pronominal questions. We have a sentence like, how did you measure the children's motivation? The intonation starts at the high pitch because how is here directly stressed. It's how did, and then we have it goes down at vacation. How did you measure the children's motivation? And then the last syllable shun is in the low pitch. Let's listen to it.
How did you measure student motivation? How did you measure student motivation?
So, fashion is the last loudest syllable, and it goes down. We have another question, another example. Here we have, when can I get the productivity? When can I get the productivity index? The productivity index. So when is it it's not directly at the high pitch because the first syllable when is stressed. When can I get the productivity? When I get the productivity index. It goes down at T, productivity index. Let's see.
When can I get the productivity index?
Productivity index. Productivity index. When can I get the productivity index?
When can I get the productivity index? When can I get the productivity index?
Okay, and then we have this is an example. These are the examples of the verbal questions with options. We have, will you go with me or stay at home? We have the no sign here, but the stress syllables are just go and stay. You have, will you go with me or stay at home? Or stay at home. The intonation starts at the medium pitch you have over here, and then it goes up to high pitch in go, and then it goes down at go and goes down at stay. And then the syllables after the following clause terminal are in low pitch. So you have at home is the low pitch. Then a verbal question with options have at least two clause terminals, which are wave or sustained and falling clause terminals. You have here. This is wave. The sign of a wave syllable is an arrow, but it's flat. So yeah, when you will you go? It doesn't go up. It doesn't. It's longer than just a stress syllable. Will you go? Will you go with me or stay at home? And then the answer is always just stay at home. Will you go with me or stay at home? Stay at home or go with me or go with you. And then if you have a list, then the list also treated as you have options over here. Will you pick up Jane? Go shopping or stay at home? So the options are pick, go, and stay. Pick is stressed, and go is also stressed, and stay is the clause terminal, and it goes down. Will you pick up Jane, go shopping, or stay at home? Or stay at home. This is a recording. Will you go with me or stay at home? Will you go with me or stay at home? The next you have do you prefer coffee or tea? The intonation starts at the M pitch, at the medium pitch here. Do you prefer coffee or tea? It goes up to high pitch and pre here, and it has a wave cross terminal. Will you prefer coffee? Will you prefer coffee? It has a wave terminal, cross terminal at the cough, and goes down at T. Will you prefer coffee or tea? Coffee or tea? A verbal question with the option does not ask for a yes/no answer, but just one of the options as the answer. Do you prefer coffee or tea? Do you prefer coffee or tea? Okay, that's all. Thank you very much. Good luck.